Hey, Brian, what's up?
Where's my story, Alexandra?
Jesus, Brian, do you know where I am right now?
You're in bumfuck Nebraska. I don't know.
I'm in Dallas, Brian. Dallas. The airport's bigger than Manhattan, apparently.
Well, excuse me, cowgirl. I don't care where you are. Fact is, you've had 3 weeks to get me your next story, and I've got the magazine, which pays good fucking money to the both of us, by the way, chomping at my ass for the future you are contractually obligated to deliver. So, I'll ask again, where's
Chill
my...
out, Brian. I've been distracted lately, and I don't want to talk about it.
Alexandra, listen, I don't know why you're dicking around in cowboy land right now, and frankly, I don't give a damn. But if I don't have something to show them...
Can you buy me some time?
How long?
A week.
Christ, fine. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thanks, Brian. You're the best. Listen, I have to go. I have to take another call.
Alexandra, hold...
Hey, Liz, I'm on my way. I hope I'm not cutting it too close. The security at LaGuardia was hell.
Cutting it close? Is that supposed to be some kind of sick joke, Alex?
Wait, what are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You know what? I can't do this. Ryan said I shouldn't call you, and he was right. I'm done. Don't call me again.
Call you? You called me. I don't know why you're pissed at me, but can it wait until after the service? I'm, how far away?
3 minutes.
I'm 3 minutes away.
It's already over, Alex.
What? Wait, what? What are you talking about?
The funeral's already over. Dad's under 6 feet of dirt, and he has been for 2 days.
2 days? But you told me that...
But I'm sure a big city journalist girl like yourself had more important things to do. Some hot new story, or hot new guy, or is it girls now? I forget.
Lizzie,
No, don't. Save your breath. I don't need to hear your excuses. The funeral's over. Go home.
The house. Dad's house. Let me, help me. Let me help you. Like, pack up, please?
Already done. We just finished up this morning. There's just a few boxes of junk left in his study. All of his manuscripts and notes had been donated back to the Chronicle. There wasn't much else. Dad kind of lost it towards the end. He's been in and out of rehab a dozen times in the last couple of years. But you didn't know that, did you, Alex? Dad was an alcoholic, and that's probably what killed him. But you wouldn't know because you never call. Because you're too good for us now, Alexandra. You always were.
Lizzie, I never thought that.
He talked about you all the time, you know? How ungrateful you were. After everything he did for you, you land that big magazine job and hop on the next plane to New York without even a goodbye or a thank you.
Liz, I had to start immediately, and I called as soon as I got there.
Enough. Enough excuses. I don't care.
Did Daddy really say those things?
He said he was disappointed in you. Goodbye, Alex. Don't try and call me back. I won't answer.
Ma'am, we're here. Excuse me, miss? Miss? Is this not the right location?
I mean, yes, it is. It is. Fuck. Can you take me here? I'll tip double.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, miss.
Never did get into the 21st century, did you, Dad?
This is Arthur C. Bennett. Today is October 15th, 1978, and the time is 7:52 p.m. I am in the Wild Cactus Saloon in Terlingua, about as far west as you can get without being a Mexican. I've got a cold Lone Star, a fresh pack of smokes, and the whole night ahead of me. What about you, sir?
Me?
No one else here?
You have me as long as you want. I mean, I have a story to tell, and I intend to tell it all.
And tell it you will. What's your name?
You know my name.
Let's pull the tape.
Oh. Of course. Mario. Mario Cuevas.
Thanks, Mario. Now, you're a resident of this so-called ghost town, yes?
I have been all my life, yes. Except for the few years I went to college up in Alpine, right up the road.
Terlingua. What does it mean?
What? Nobody knows really. Some say it's an Apache word. You know, they've been here long, before the mines. But some call it tres lenguas, or it's 3 tongues. Tres lenguas, that's what it is. But I don't think so, really. I mean, I don't know about that.
Terra lingua.
The language of the earth.
All right, Mario. Let's talk. Now, in the letter you sent to me, you said you saw something very strange out in the desert. What did you call them? Lights?
Las luces fantasmas.
Ghost lights.
Yeah. Before you paint me as some superstitious Mexican, you ought to know something.
Now, I wouldn't come all the way out here just to do that. But what should I know?
I'm not the only one that's seen the lights. My family. Everybody here. And if you stay here long enough, you will see the lights too. In fact, I know you will.
Tell me about your family.
Well, we were poor. My father's parents were farm laborers in the Mexican village of Ojinaga. My father was a strong, hard-working man of faith. In the 1920s, the mining operation really started booming, you know. Cinema, they called it. The red rock used to make mercury. Poor Mexican could make a good wage, chipping away down the mines, you know. When word reached Ojinaga, my father packed up me, my mother, my 2 brothers, and hauled us across the desert, all the way to Terlingua. It was an amazing sight to me. I mean, men white, brown, black, all strong, full of fire like my father bored holes into the earth. An army of human ants. All this I saw with wonders in my eyes. It was a magical moment for me.
Mr. Cuevas, have you ever considered becoming a writer? Because you'd make a damn good one.
I don't know about that.
When did you first see the lights?
Well, I was about 10 years old. Our cabin that was built by my father's own hands just sat beside the edge of the village, facing the mines. I remember I was sleeping when I was suddenly awoken by a bright light. I mean, it must have been like right outside the window because the light was so blinding. I remember thinking how strange it was because the light didn't even cast a shadow. And it seemed like it was an eternity, but it was perhaps only seconds in a flash. The light was gone. Ran to the window to go look, and And there it was. Bright, glowing ball just hovering over like just 20 feet off the ground. And it was blue, and then went to red, and then green, and then quicker than you could blink, it was hovering over the Chisos Mountains. And then just like that, it vanished. I mean, just right into the night.
Did you tell anyone?
No.
Why?
Because people disappear when they get too close to the lights.
Attention passengers for flight 1247 DFW to LaGuardia. The flight is on time. Boarding will begin 30 minutes prior to takeoff.
You can wait, Brian.
Arthur. Arthur Rodriguez, please come to the flight desk.
October 15th, 10 p.m., Wild Cactus Saloon, Terlingua. I'm here with Mario Cuevas. I've got a fresh Lone Star, and Mario's got another hot cup of Joe. Mario, how you feeling?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Bennett?
Please, call me Art. And I'm intrigued. That's how I am. Now, when we last left off, you said that you saw these ghost lights as a kid, how they didn't cast a shadow, that they blasted off over the Chisos, some 30 miles away in a fraction of a second. Now, you said...
Yeah, some disappear when they get too close to the lights, yes.
But you didn't disappear.
No, I did not.
Now, you also told me that people have been seeing these lights for years, generations even. But does anyone have any idea of what these lights are?
Well, the name should give you a clue. Some say that the lights are the dead spirits of the Apache warriors. Chisos Apaches were the original inhabitant of this valley. Chief Asante was a great warrior, and his band was captured and ultimately executed at Ojinaga. Some legends say that the lights are fires lit by a spirit, leading the lost people home. And others say the lights are the spirit of the Indian himself. Do you know what Chisos means?
I do not.
It's Apache, meaning ghost. And there are other stories. Some say the lights are bursts of gas, St. Elmo's fire, escaping from the mines and igniting to the dry desert sky. But that doesn't make sense to me. Because I've seen the mine gas light up and burn. It's bright and it's hot and it's gone just like that. It doesn't stick around like the lights do. Other stories? Well, let me see. I once met an old airman from the base in Marfa who told me that he was sure that Nazis were flying over the Mexican border, spying on the American citizens. That they were developing some secret advanced airship that would zip around in impossible speed and then vanish into the sky, just like that. Now, don't you think that we would know that the Germans have that kind of edge on us? And this was in the 40s, during the war. No, that didn't make sense either to me. And of course, there's that more recent idea.
Little green men.
Or something like them.
Well, what do you think they are? Mario?
Well, my mother had an idea. She was very reluctant to talk about the lights. You see, she was that superstitious Mexican. I think she felt that talking about the lights gave them power. For years, my brothers and I prodded her. And always she would change the subject or find something to occupy us so we would give it up. But finally, one night she gave in. And I remember it vividly. She looked at all three of us, very serious, and said, "Hijos, those lights are not to be messed with. Son peligrosos. They're dangerous." "What are they?" we asked. "Brujas," she snapped. "Witches."
Now, you said that when people get too close to the lights, you said they disappear. How do you know that?
Because my father was one of them.
Are you still kicking, Senor Mario?
Alexandra,
Brian, just shut up for a second.
what? Hold on.
Seriously, for once, just shut up. I have my story for the magazine.
Wait, what? Really?
You'll have it by the end of the week.
That's great. What's the...
Bigger than a total. Come on, me and you, let's shoot the goal because I really
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I know you're disappointed in me, but I'm gonna try to be the daughter you deserve. You started this story, so I'm gonna finish it.
All right, this is Arthur C. Bennett. I am here with my good pal Mario Cuevas. It is October 15th, 1978. The time is 11:13 p.m. I'm on my third Lone Star, my fifth cigarette. And I must say that coffee you're sipping on is starting to look mighty nice.
I make better.
I'm sure you do. Now, Mario, all levity aside, you just told me something rather serious. Your father
Disappeared, yes.
Now, please don't take offense to my next question, but is it possible that he just skipped town, hitchhiked his way out of Dodge? I mean, mine life couldn't have been all campfires and marshmallows.
No, I don't take offense. And yes, you have every right to ask that question. But honestly, I have to say no. My father, Reynaldo was his name, loved his family more than anything else. And on top of that, he loved his work, no matter what the job was, because it brought life to his family. So I know he wouldn't have left us, at least not on his own will.
Maybe it was an accident. Ronaldo fell down a mine shaft and nobody saw.
Another valid question. Very possible. But still, I don't think this is the case. My father was very careful. Plus, at this time, we were in Terlingua for over 10 years now. My father knew Terlingua like the back of his hand. I mean, he could navigate the mines blindfolded if he had to.
Did anyone have beef with your father? Someone that might have wanted him gone?
Once more, you ask smart questions. But Arthur, Art, you're missing the point I'm trying to make here. That now,
I'll ask you again, Arthur. What did you see?
I don't know. I don't know.
Give him more.
What do you want with me? I don't know anything. I don't remember anything.
Now, Mr. Bennett, we know that that's not true. We know for a fact you spoke extensively with a Mr. Mario Cuevas back in 1978. And we know every detail of those conversations.
Mario?
He was most cooperative, with a little friendly persuasion, of course.
Don't tell them.
I'm afraid he already did.
Alex.
What was that, Mr. Bennett?
Alex. Don't tell them anything.
Are you a father, Art?
A father?
No, I'm not. Though I can't say I ruled it out.
Me either. Not that I didn't desire it, but I made a point to avoid it. And maybe I suffered from it. I guess I assumed that one day, like my father, I would go missing too. And I wouldn't wish that upon any other child, what I went through. Not anything in the world.
Okay, now Mario, when you say disappeared, what do you actually mean?
I mean disappear. Vanish. No mas.
We know about the tapes, Alexandra. We know you have them. We will be waiting, and we will find you. You must sleep. We do not sleep.
Terlingua, Texas, October 15th. It is just about midnight. I have foregone another Lone Star in lieu of that good black coffee that Mario has been sipping on.
You need a refill, Mario?
No, I'm okay.
Maybe a tequila.
As much as I like to, Art, I don't want you or anyone listening to think I'm telling tall tales.
Okay, you mean to say you actually believe that people disappear, that they vanish when you see the lights?
I think I already said I did.
Okay. Mario, I didn't mean...
You know, it's not a question of belief, okay? I saw it. Others too. In fact, it's been happening for generations, but nobody talks about it. But you know, people go missing here all the time. You could walk 100 miles into a desert and not run into one soul. So it's easy to say that someone got lost or they fell down some mine shaft. But the locals know. People have been disappearing here for hundreds of years, maybe longer. And it's because of those lights. Art, why did you come out here? Huh? If you're so skeptical, why did you come all the way here?
Your father. Tell me what happened.
It was 1940. I was 17 and just started working the mines myself. I worked in the sulfur mines. It was awful, awful, grueling work. 18 hours a day, sometimes. 200 feet underground. No light but the dim glow of our headlamps. The choking fumes and the stench like rotten eggs. I will admit, I was more than ready to blow some steam at the end of the week. Mezcal was our poison. Stronger than bourbon. Homemade by the men in the camp. Saturday was the unit's shift break. It was that one such Saturday that summer. I remember clearly. That sun just dipped under the horizon, and the desert was that unearthly wash of blue accented by the last red shimmers of the dying sunlight. Like blood draining from the rocks. We had just sat down on a large boulder and begun to pass the bottle around. And then a shout went up from the direction of the mines. A man I recognized stood gaping and pointed at the sky. And we all looked, though most of us knew what to expect. But that night, none of us were prepared. I mean, the lights, more than a dozen of them, all different shades and colors, hovered not far off in the distance. Several other men emerged from the mines, beckoned by the shouts of the man. But now he was silent. We all were. I mean, we couldn't move or speak. I managed to glance down. Among the group of the men stood my father. Father! I wanted to scream, Papa, corre, run! But I could not. And as if hypnotized, the men walked slowly towards the lights. And the lights seemed to grow larger and brighter. I wanted to run and grab my father. I wanted to run with him. Away from the lights, away from the mines, away from the cursed land!
Arthur, you're not going anywhere until you talk to us. Tell us what happened. What did you see?
Who are you? What do you mean?
Out in the desert, in Terlingua. What did you see?
I told you I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been to Terlingua. I've never been there. Now let me go!
I'm gonna sit on this railroad track until I start to get my wits back. I've been so long, so short on rent.
Well, it's well past midnight now. Do bars even close around these parts, Mario?
Let's go and enforce it.
I suppose you're right.
So, what happened next?
What happened next? Well, the sun rose, and my father and 6 men were nowhere to be found. The 4 men began an inquiry immediately, and a search party was sent into the mines to search for the bodies. And of course, they wouldn't find any. And then they showed up.
Who?
I don't know, really. I guess we thought they were like government men. They were all in black. Black suits, black cars. We can see their eyes. But how did they know when to come? Why did they care? 7 Mexicans missing in a night. It's hardly the concern of the government, especially back then. And there was something strange about them. I mean, even right now, something was off, and I can't put my finger on it.
Mario,
Yeah. What?
It's nothing. What did they do? Why are you afraid?
Well, they took us, me, the other men that witnessed the lights. They put us in the back of a black truck. No seat, no window. And then we just drove. I mean, it seemed like hours and hours driving. And then when we did stop, one of the men came out, opened the door, and it was night again. And I remember we were just in front of this big hangar.
Did you know where you were?
At the time, no. But later I realized that we were just right outside Marfa, only 2 hours away from Terlingua. They have an army base out there, right outside of it.
So they were government men. CIA, maybe.
Oh, we saw soldiers. But they were afraid. But they were taking orders from them, like, without any questions. And then they took each one of us, one by one, inside the hangar, in this dark room.
What happened next, Mario? Mario.
I don't remember. Funny thing is, I tell you, I don't remember none remembering.
Arthur C. Bennett here. It is... God, I don't know what time.
I sent Mario home. Poor fellow was worn out. Such a strange tale. I don't know what I expected. I mean, a man contacts you and says he sees strange lights in the desert. And you drive 600 miles to the very ends of the earth to hear about it in person? And why did I come all the way out here? It's this place. It's like a magnet. Ever since Mario contacted me, it's been tugging on me like a hook in my gut. Terlingua. Terlingua. The name feels odd in the mouth. Like choking on a clam or swallowing your chewing tobacco. Sitting here, no city lights polluting my view, I behold a strange Martian landscape. The phantom silhouettes of the Chisos form a cocoon around the valley. And above them, a dizzying sea of stars. Brighter than I have ever or will ever see again. It truly feels like the very ends of the earth. Mario has agreed to meet me one more time. After he's had a few hours to sleep, of course. Honestly, I should be doing the same back at the motel, but I just can't. I don't know, listening to Mario's story, it stirred something in me. I need to talk to Mario one more time. I need to ask him one more question.
Oh, one more thing.
It's a strange thing, really. I didn't mention it to Mario, it just didn't seem relevant at the time, but on my way here, I feel crazy saying this, but I believe I've seen a woman. Now, at first I thought she was following me, but it's become apparent that she is not really there. I believe she's seen me too.
that you? Arthur!
Excuse me, sir. Do you know Mario Cuevas? He used to live here. I think he still lives here now. He must be in his 80s or 90s by now. Do you know where I can find him? My father used to know him years ago before I was born. I need to speak with him.
Mario Cuevas? You just missed him.
Oh, that's great. Is he nearby? Guess I was too late, Mario.
Mario, back so soon?
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, neither could I.
So, what did you want to ask me?
Mario, there's something strange going on.
How's that?
I mean, ever since you contacted me, ever since I took that god-awful long drive up from Dallas to this far-flung patch of dust, I've had this crazy feeling that I'm being watched. I'm being followed. I feel crazy saying it, but I keep seeing this.
Yes, sir.
Never mind. I have this feeling stirring up in me. It's like this itch I can't scratch. It's like I just need a good hit of nicotine, but nothing quite cuts it.
You want to see the lights?
Yes. Yes, that's it.
Well, Art, my friend. I can call you my friend, right?
Yeah.
Art, I know what you're feeling. Because I felt it too. It's like a craving. You know, like a magnet. Or being in the gravity of a giant black star. And you feel like you can't fight it. But you can. I have. But that's a very dangerous thing you ask.
Mario, I'm not asking you to follow me. I just need to know where to look.
I told my story. And that's what I intended to do. All right, I know how you're feeling. I know that burning feeling inside your head. It's maddening, and it's only gonna get worse.
What is it?
It's the lights, Arthur. It's the lights. I'm afraid you're right. You know, for you, there's no turning back. But remember, bad things happen to those who chase lights.
How, Mario? How can I see them?
Not on tape.
It's almost sunrise. Mario has gone home and I'm alone. Mario's told me how to see the lights and he's told me where to go. And I'm going there now. At the back of the cemetery, there's a small gate which opens to a rocky path. Follow that path. Follow that path until you come to an old mine. You'll know by the smell. Sulfur. Then, all you had to do is wait. So, here I am, waiting. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's here. The light is here. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Daddy?
Hello? Who are you?
Arthur, my name is Alexandra Bennett. You don't know who I am. You call me Alex. You will call me Alex. I'm your daughter. I'm so sorry for everything. I'm so sorry that I wasn't there. I'm so sorry that I never said thank you, and I'm sorry I left you alone. I'm so sorry for everything.
Alexandra. Alex, don't cry. Please don't cry. I do know you, sweetie. I know you because I know myself. I can hear it in your voice. And if I know you like I know me, then I know you are a good person. Stubborn? Sure. Bullheaded? Hell yes. Ambitious? Damn straight. I also know there's no way in hell you could disappoint me. So wipe those tears from your eyes, little girl. And know your daddy loves you. And he cannot wait to meet you one day.
I love you too.
See you real soon.
Thousand